Hi, welcome back. My name is Anne, and I decided that I wanted to try a 3-day fast. The reason being, both my parents had cancer. My dad is alive and my mom passed away from cancer. I've been intermittent fasting since August of 2022. I've just felt so many benefits from it. Last night I had dinner and I finished eating at about 6:30. I haven't had anything since, and it's about noon the next day. I'm just drinking black coffee right now. The type of fast that I wanted to do is a water fast. So I will be drinking water. Because I've never done a fast longer than 24 hours before, I'm giving myself the coffee. Things that I've done to prepare for this fast, I'll show you. So I picked up a really good quality coffee, an electrolyte powder, so it just comes in little packets. What's included in those are some minerals, potassium, magnesium, and sodium. And then I got this really good bone broth. It's just plain and it looks like a jar of baby food, but it's like a paste, and then you just take a teaspoon of it and put it in hot water. This is kind of my emergency bone broth. For the electrolytes, I plan to use about 3 or 4 packs per day. That might be a bit overboard, but I just want to make sure that I feel well while I'm fasting. I've just heard from other people that the symptoms can be unpleasant. Things like leg cramps and other aches and pains and weakness. And so I just wanted to avoid that and make sure that I'm really taking in those minerals during the fast. And the good quality coffee, I think, will just give me something to look forward to. I kind of have gotten used to black coffee because of intermittent fasting. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but definitely I think will help to give me something to break up the day. Through this process, I hope to share how I'm feeling physically and mentally as I go through. My daughter's birthday is Saturday, and we have a dinner planned that night, so that will be when I break my fast, which might not be ideal to be eating food from a restaurant right after fasting for 3 days, but I'll just try to pick really plain foods. So I'm very excited to be doing my first extended fast. I'm really curious to see what benefits that I might see. I know a lot of it is just going on in your body, within your cells. Later on in life, I may think the fasting has kept me healthy. If you have ever tried an extended fast and how you felt. I don't know anyone personally who has done this, so I'm just kind of going off of what I see on different videos, learning from doctors' recommendations, and through hearing other people's testimonies. My plan for this fast is have the bone broth in case of emergency if I'm feeling like I have to break my fast. What I'm hoping to do is, if I do take the bone broth, I'd like to continue on fasting and make it to the 3 days.
I come to you in times of trouble. You're always resting at my door. Though I've wavered, you've been waiting. I'm the despair.
So I made it through. It's about dinner time. I fed the family and I did experience some hunger today. A cup of tea, black tea. I'll see you tomorrow. So yesterday was just an ordinary day. I was able to do chores like I normally do, even cooking for my family. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I just served the little kids their food, and then the older kids came in and helped themselves and even cleaned up. So I was able to just go out in the backyard and not have to smell the food anymore. My only complaint for yesterday was just hunger that would come and go. This morning I feel well rested. I just feel healthy and I don't really feel hungry today. I noticed that I felt tired as the sun was setting. Normally I would feel more energy in the evening and want to stay up a bit later, but I actually went to bed about an hour before I normally would. A funny thing that my daughter said to me yesterday when she said goodnight, she's like, I hope you survive this no food thing. I ended up taking 3 packs of electrolytes, and I think that really helped because I didn't have any aches or pains. My plan for today is just to maybe take it a little bit easier. I'm not gonna push myself too hard because this weekend we have my daughter's birthday. I wanna reserve energy for that. I do want to run some errands, and my oldest son has offered to help me do the grocery shopping. So if I'm finding it hard to deal with food, he said he could take over, which was very nice. The other plan we have is after school, the kids have their friends coming and I'm friends with their mom, so I will visit with her. It'll be really nice to visit with someone. Last night after dinner, I put a fire on. It was just kind of a treat. And I think when you're not eating, you kind of find other ways of treating yourself when it's not with food. So at this point, I don't feel a need to break the fast at all. I thought once I would get deeper into the fast that I would feel weird or feel tired. It just feels very normal. That was a surprising result so far. Although the main reason for this fast was for cancer prevention, I felt like a lot more was happening within my heart. I struggle with confidence, so accomplishing this kind of proved to myself that I can do hard things. I compare it to running a marathon. It's not necessarily about the competition or where I placed in the race. It's more about beating my personal best. I'm also highly motivated to stay healthy for my family. So this is day 3, and yesterday was very similar, only it got pretty tough in the evening. I was checking my ketones and my blood sugar throughout the day, and they were both looking fine and normal, but there was a sudden jump in my ketones from like 1.1 to 2.5, and this morning they were like 3.5. So I think that transition of just going into ketosis almost made me want to quit. So I did have that moment finally, which was kind of more what I was expecting to happen with fasting. I thought there would be a challenging time, and so that was it. Throughout the day yesterday, I took the electrolytes, drank lots of water, and had some coffee. We had a visit from our friend, so that was really nice. Something I've learned from this is that we really focus on food as our source of comfort. So not having food, it's challenged me to look at life differently now. I don't necessarily think food is always the answer when there are so many other things in life that we can look to and enjoy. So for day one, the highlight of my day was when I put the fire on and the cups of coffee that I had. They were actually really good. Day two, I really found fulfillment in visiting with my friend and talking. So today I'll be breaking my fast at dinner time, so in about 8 hours. I'm not feeling hunger at this moment. We're taking our daughter out for her birthday, and once she's done her party, we're gonna go out for dinner. It'll be about 6 o'clock, so I'll order some food and eat with the family. I may end up breaking my fast a few minutes before the 72 hours are up. I will have a little bit of bone broth, and I'll just cut some avocado. I'll share some clips of the party and what I break my fast with. And I really appreciate you coming along for this journey. It was definitely very stretching to challenge myself to do this. I'm at about 66 and a half hours, so I was gonna go until 6 o'clock, but I'm not gonna make it. Over the last hour, whenever I would stand up, I would get like a dizzy spell, and it wasn't going away even after I had some more electrolytes. I'm just gonna break my fast now and just call it success, even though it's just not as I planned it out. I just felt it would not be wise for me to keep going just because I wanted to reach 72 hours. So I'm gonna try my first bite after almost 3 days of fasting. I'm gonna go right to the yogurt. Yummy. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that it was inspiring for you too.